All right, full time here at the Hart Stadium in Waterfalls, and it is the Miracle Boys who have ended their season at home with a comfortable win. Khama Billiat getting his 13th goal of the season, slotting home from the penalty spot in the first half, and then Evans Rusike rising off the bench, scoring two brilliant goals to make it a 3-0 win for Thomas Ruzire's boys against Greenfield. Thomas Ruzire had said in the build-up it was more for friendly, but I can tell you there's nothing friendly about losing a 3-0, even if you're away from home. And joining us as we just unpack what has been a fantastic match day 33, we've got a man who returned home this season after playing in South Africa for close to a decade, and you know he's lit up the Castle Premier Soccer League, and he showed us again today with that goal. Khama, welcome. It's been a fantastic season. It's been good to have you back home. Obviously, this was your final home game here at Hart Stadium. Maybe let's start there. What has that experience been like, you coming back home and just getting to play here at the Hart Stadium, play in the domestic Premiership?
Thank you so much. I think it has been a great season for my boys. I think most importantly we need to thank God for us to be where we are right now. It's not easy. You know, I used to suffer a lot of injuries, and being at home, playing our last game and being involved and getting a goal, give credit to God and the boys for never giving up. It was not easy.
I remember when we first spoke here at the Hart Stadium, when you were unveiled, one of the key words that everybody picked up on was on love. I feel the love.
Yeah.
I was homesick.
Yeah.
I wanted to come back home. How has that love helped you perform the way you performed this season?
I think it's an extra boost for me to see how much people show love and keep coming and supporting us. It was not a season whereby you would say we did exactly what we wanted to, but where we are and finishing a last game at home with 3 goals, I think that we really need to be grateful, because there's games that we didn't get points at home. That was very important, and to give our supporters a last show with 3 goals, I think that's amazing.
I know when you were moving back home, there was a lot of talk, especially in South Africa, and even in some sections back here. Yeah. A lot of people questioned whether you could still cut it, whether you could still come and deliver, because we hadn't seen you in action, I think, for almost a year and a half, close to 2 years. Yeah. But 13 goals later, I think if you look at your career, I can't think of too many seasons where you've actually scored 13 goals. Even back in 2016 when you were one of the best on the continent.
Yeah. You know, scoring goals motivates you, and you know, it gives you a good feeling as a player to be on the score sheet. It motivates you, and you keep wanting more, and that's the drive with me. I haven't scored a lot of goals in so many seasons, and with so much love and so much support that I get from the team, from the club chairman and the prophet, you know, it's amazing to trust, to have that trust from them, and give you this platform and showcase your talent. I think it's something that I really need not to take for granted. Not many could have trusted me, and with all the ups and downs I had in SA, and give me this platform to showcase and still show the trust and the love. It's amazing. It's something I cannot forget.
Munya, I remember at the start of the season, you were, maybe it was a players union, you're one of the few that I remember who was actively saying, watch Khama Billiat come back and light it up. But could you have even imagined that, you know, he would have played as well as he's done? I mean, there's already talk about him making it on the calendar, so many different things, 13 goals scored. What has been your assessment?
From the word go, Teach, I told you Khama will always be Khama. It wasn't because of the players union. I've known Khama since we were growing up. He was playing for ACs. I was playing for Agatha Shenit. I knew the quality that
How many goals did he score against?
we didn't play much together, maybe.
And we didn't see ourselves to be where we are today, you know.
Exactly.
We were just playing and enjoying the moment, and want to do better. I think there's a lot of things that happen whereby if we had cameras, it would have been different.
And speaking of what you've just asked him, I knew it was just a matter of him getting his fitness back on track, and he's done well. I told you, and I've always said it, even when I'm arguing with other guys on other groups, I've always said it, Khama will always be Khama. And
thank you.
If there's one thing that we need to know about him, it's a level above the rest. Not saying that we haven't got players but he's just someone who's, and at one point I thought he was robbed of being the best footballer in Africa.
2016, right?
He was because I thought
he was our best footballer. I'll tell you that.
He had done very well, and I know him. Even like grew up together, though he was younger than me. We grew up. The same setup was almost the same because Agatha Sheneti and Esses were housed at the same school. We were in Lord Malvern, Waterfalls, we were together. So I knew what I was talking about. And having seen him, and then we met at the national team, he was always the same, always striving to be the best. And it's just a marvel to watch. And for him to be scoring goals like, he's just enjoying. He spoke of love. He's got it now. You see more.
Okay, come on. Before we let you go, obviously you have to catch a flight. You have to go and link up with the Warriors. You know what? A lot of people were excited when you announced your return to international football. Let's talk about that. How has that experience been like for you? Because I know when you left, you know, you'd probably gotten a bit disheartened with the national team set up. But you know, Michael Nis, he had a conversation with you, and now you were part there. I remember watching that game against 5-time champions Cameroon. And I'm like, you were the best player on the pitch, but your national team experience, your return, what have you made of that so far?
I think I really want to give credit to my parents. They've been on my neck for the longest time, and you know, you always want to represent your nation when you're at your best and feel good. You don't want to just be part of the team, you know. I've been struggling past few seasons, you know, for when I was not back home, so I didn't get the balance whereby I can have a rough patch in SA and come and represent my nation. I wanna mentally, like I said before, I wanted to be where I feel so comfortable, so that I give the best for my nation. You know, we have so many good players, and I felt like I wasn't doing my best in terms of the performance. I wasn't getting the goals. I wasn't myself. So I felt like I need to open a little bit of a gap for other players also to showcase their talent, because we are a nation with so much talent.
And obviously there's a lot of pressure now, or maybe excitement. Let me call it that. Let me don't call it pressure. We need a point against the Harambee Stars, Kenya. We've got a cushion of maybe having to do it against Cameroon. What has been the conversations you guys have been having in terms of qualifying for the AFCON, and what are the ambitions within the group? We know what the coach and maybe Zifa and us as fans want. As players, what is the goal now as we get ready for Kenya?
I think as professionals, we know being called for the nation, to represent the nation, is a biggest achievement already, to just see your name on the sheet, and we know what's on stake. And as professional, we know we cannot be carried away. There's still a lot of work to be done on the. So I think we all know that it's very important. We must not get excited. The job still needs to be done on the day, and we need to stay professional, not get excited, because we need to play the game, not the occasion, and strive to give the best performance for the nation, because there's a lot of players that I think we all know they deserve to be there, but unfortunate part is coaches to have certain number to use for these games. So I just encourage the whole nation and the players that I feel like our league it's going somewhere, and we must just keep on doing the right thing, and strive to be on that list of players that will be called to represent the country, because we have got so much talent.
Godfrey, I'll ask you to come in, not as a pundit, but maybe as a national team fan. Your words for Khama as he gets to jet off to Polokwane, words of support, encouragement, maybe to my tactics.
Khama, on your part, what I want to do first is to congratulate you.
Thank you.
You have spoken about the ups and downs.
Yes.
Mamelodi Sundowns, Kaizer Chiefs, they have been some rough patches along the way.
Definitely.
But because Khama Billiat has got a strong heart,
Thank you.
a big mentality, it's not easy to say I don't want to play for the national team anymore. But you sat down, maybe together with your advisors, you saw that you are not in the right shape of mind to be representing the country. That shows a great respect and love for your country.
Thank you.
That is what I want to respect you for and congratulate you for.
Thank you.
Going to what most teachers said, teach. As a Zimbabwean fan, I've seen Khama Billiat tearing teams apart. And Khama Billiat has taken time, he has done it, he is now there. All I want to see you Khama doing, just be Khama Billiat.
Thank you.
Just go there, deliver. You were born to deliver.
Thank you.
Go
so
there
much.
and deliver. Represent us. We are here. We'll be carrying the flag with you. I know you are going there with the mentality of winning.
Yes.
You are Khama Billiat. Just know that.
Thank you.
That no Khama Billiat is back, and you are back.
Thank you so much.
Thank
I
you so
truly
much,
appreciate the support.
Thank you.
Billiat is back, but before we let you go and maybe catch your flight, maybe just look into the camera, speak to your supporters here at Yada, the national team supporters, and maybe as a reflection of the season and what they can expect for you going into the national team.
Thank you. To all the supporters out there for our club, it has been an amazing season. Thank you so much for showing love and keep on supporting us even when things were down. We really appreciate you. You guys have been the drivers of this team, and we want to encourage you to keep on supporting the team. And to the whole nation, thank you so much, because it hasn't been easy for us, especially for me, to come back and join the team. You know, there's always that you need to link up with players, and that I promise you it's happening. Even when you see us at the hotel together, we look like one big family, and which is very important. And we promise you to give everything that we can to take the nation football to the next level, and we give our best every time to represent our country with pride.
All right, thank you very much, Khama. I'll let you go and catch your
flight.
flight.
Thank you.
I don't want to go. Warriors go. I'm really excited there to see Khama Billiat return to the national team. He has been an absolutely fantastic player for Zimbabwe, and obviously his first extensive interview since his return. He's had a wonderful season, scoring 13 goals for the national team, and you can see we all tend into a bit of fanboys when it comes to Khama Billiat, because he is a superstar, and we know I love what you said about the respect and heart that he showed. But let's just quickly come back and just bring the curtain down on match day 33. Obviously, interesting events happening. I think we do have confirmation there of that result. Hwange getting that win 4-3 against the Highlanders. Is that going to be enough?
It is. I think they've done enough. Maybe if they can get another win in their last game, I think it could be enough for them to survive. But I think they left it too late. They left it a bit too late. It would depend on the other results.
All right, depending on the other results. Godfrey, just as we wrap up a match day 33, one round of matches left. Obviously, a bit of sound distracting me. A bit of a party happening here at the Heart Stadium, understandably so. They've just won. But your parting words as we bring the curtain down on match day 33.
I just want to say well done to Yada. They wanted a point, they ended up getting 3 points in for Hwange. Like Munya is saying that they lived it late. They have made the last match of the season a final for them. So they will fight in the last match and probably and hopefully win it, but it will be determined by the results from the other matches. But as it stands, congratulations Yada, was this game that we were beaming alive. Well done Yada, 3 points, 3 goals, excellent.
3 points and 3 goals. But let's give you a result from the different centers in the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League. A lot of football happening across the country. Well, if I can work my way around my results here and just get you the results from match day 33 in the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League. Let me just get my producer to get me the results there, and we'll confirm them for you. But the result that we know for sure is that Yada did beat Greenfield by 3 goals to 0. But looking at the other results from across the different centers, Tel 1 beat Arno Movers by a goal to 0. Dynamos and ZPC Kariba are playing out a goalless draw. Dynamos and Manica Diamonds, it was goalless at Rufaro. Yada 3, Greenfield 0, and then Wange 4, Highlanders 3. But I want to talk about this result. Bring in the boys before we shut down. Check with the Pirates 2, Caps United 0. Another plot twist there in that relegation dogfight. You know what? They want us to go to the last day, and we will go to the last day.
Like I
we
said,
will go to the last day. But for Wange and Chekutu Godi, do they still have a chance?
I may go chance, yes, but it has to be determined by other results also. Like Wange, they won today. They have to go into a final game. They have to play like, never before, while East also putting their ears on the other results elsewhere. So it's going to be a bit difficult, a bit tricky. Like I said before the match started, that Wange and Chegud Pare, they are going to win, yes. But now it's going to be a bit too late, because your destiny is no longer in your hands. It's better. It's another thing when destiny is in your hand. It's another thing also when destiny is the performance of another team.
All right. Cheguri Pirates 4 wins in their last 5 games. Where were these performances throughout the rest of the season? I mean, they've got 8 wins this season, 4 of them in their last 5 games. Where was this Tinzare Zaire? You feel like if they had done this at the earlier stages of the season, they might be sitting pretty, but surely now they're heading back to Division 1.
We said it, Teach. They left it a bit too late.
Yes.
And now it's just a matter of maybe. And it's also the same with Wange. Their last game of the season is against Bigita in Mutare. And Bigita also, they need to survive. It's a final before the season ends. And you know what it means.
It sounds like a cliche when you call it a relegation dogfight.
It's a big one. It's a big one.
It's always difficult when other teams are on top of you. To get them off you, it's another bet on its own.
The load is too much.
Anyway, that's a wrap of match day 33 of the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League. Remember to tune in to the Ultimate Sports Show. That's 6 down to 6:30 p.m. We'll give you a recap of all the action from the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League. I'll be back on Morning Rush 6 down to 8 a.m. But before we go, a quick recap of our results. Tel 1-1, RNL 0, Bulawayo Chiefs 0, ZPC Kariba 0, Dynamos 0, Manica Diamonds 0, Wange 4. Highlanders 3, Chekutu Pirates 2, Caps United 0. That's a wrap of the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League. It's done and dusted from Munya, Godi and myself. It's good evening and good night.